Hi everyone, my name is Maria and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I just want to say something about the comments that I received from our avid subscriber. What are the step-by-step of the work of a document controller? So, for me, and I'm speaking about in the construction site, I'm not following any step-by-step for my work as a document controller because you don't know what you're gonna receive for every day. Okay, so our main goal is to receive the incoming and outgoing submittals. We need to assist our team, we need to update our logs, we need to check our emails, and we need to support each and everyone like that. So we need to update our system also, and if there's another system, we need also to update that one. This is the advantage of being a document controller because you are the one who will strategize your work. Like you need to of course strategize how you will do the bunch of work that you have every day. So for me, as a document controller in a construction site, I don't have any step-by-step for my work. It's like depends on the urgency, depends on the things that I haven't finished yesterday, something like that. If I have some work that I didn't finish yesterday, automatically it will be my priority on the next day, early next day, the moment I sit on my chair. So that's it. For example, yesterday I have a lot of submittals to update on my logs. So on the early morning, I need to prioritize to update my logs, or even as long as I can, I always update my logs before the day end. Okay, whatever I didn't update, it should be the after cut-off time, because it is very important to update your logs before you release, before you distribute it to the engineers. That is very important. And then it depends on the urgency. For example, I receive an emails like recently I have a lot of deadlines and assignments that have been given to me, so it's really pressured. So by that time, you already strategize your daily activities, and then all of a sudden they give you an urgency of work that need more time and attention to finish it, and it's really pressured if there is really a deadline. And each day I always insert the the uploading in our system, because it's really very important that after you release a certain documents, after you scan it, after you rename it, you need to upload it in your system and in the other system if there is other system that had been followed in the project, like for example Econex, PM Web, Laserfish, or whatever system that they are using. So you need to divide yourself, you need to divide not yourself you need to divide your time on how you will accomplish at least little by little for those important documents that you need to update. Mostly we are updating, and mostly we are supporting our team. Whatever the team needs, of course, as a document controller, we need to provide it. So that is, sometimes you have a lot of documents that you need to upload in the system. You need to prioritize it in the next day, because for example your team need the documented one, the scanned one. So there are so many factors that you should consider, and it's really very hard if you follow the step by step. As long as you are following the project procedures and the team needed, then it's fine. That is the advantage of being document controller, because you are doing your own strategy on how you will accomplish your work. But it's really very advantage if you do little by little. At least you have more outcome of your work every day. So guys, thank you so much for continuing watching my videos. I'm really very thankful, and just bear in mind that your main responsibility is to update your lags, update your system, rename the documents properly so it will not be lost, and especially if there are disciplines for its submittals, and you have to upload it in the other system. For example, you have the Aconex, PMWeb, or Laserfish, or whatever system that the project followed. And you have to always check your emails, because maybe you don't know there are so many urgent things that you need to prioritize in the morning. So your step, just strategize yourself. Put your things, whatever you needed to do in the morning, in a certain notebook or in a small notebook, so at least you can know whatever you finish, and if there is like urgent today, and then you know where you were stopped, and do it as long as you can. So you know, it is very exciting to be a document controller, but at the same time, it's really tiring, but really you will feel fulfilled or accomplished if you have more outcome of your job. Outcome, quality outcome. Okay, I am so thankful for your comments, and I really try to read it by really try to read it one by one, and trying to reply on your comments. I go in the other office because I have other works to do there, and now from there to here, and as I told you, you need to budget your time, so you need to organize yourself, so at least you will do a lot of things every day. So now I am here. Supposedly I'll be here half day, but so I need to go back here because I have also work to do today, and that's it. That's life. That's how the DC works. Sometimes it's not only one project assigned to you. Sometimes they give you other project that you also need to do the work, and sometimes if there is anyone who take vacation, you also take charge of that. So just you need to organize and strategize how you will do the work, and it will be okay. What are the documents needed in closing a certain project? So the project is soon to finish, and we need too many documents to compile for the handing over, in preparation for the handing over. This is also one of our major tasks as a document controller. If this is already about to finish, you will receive a lot of inspections. Like for snagging, you will also receive as-built drawings, and also the operation and maintenance manual. During the handing over, all the NCRs and SOR should be closed by the contractor. The moment that you receive the submission of the snagging, make sure that you separate the log, and you also have save it in the system separately. Okay, separately means it will be easy to find out in your system the snagging report. And from the very beginning, you should make it in details. Or for example, there are locations, there are levels of the snagging, so you should put it in your system according to the levels, according to the building locations, or in the room number, or whatever system in each of the snagging. And in your log also, make it more clearer, make it more details, because at the end of the project, in the handing over, snagging is also one of the important documents during closing of the project. You should also ask for the soft copies of the attachment. For example, there are Excel attached on the snagging inspection, so you should need this Excel file, the native file, and the pictures also, because maybe you don't know that upon the inspections in the site, they will return it to you with the comments, and they will ask you to edit it, to put the comments, and also it will be easy for you. Always make your life easier, and this is the best important for a document controller. Another important documents that we need to compile during the handing over are the approved as-built drawings. These are also one of the important needed in the project, because these are the final drawings, and this will be compiled according to disciplines, and also it depends on the project agreement if they need to provide provide 2 copies and 1 original. It depends, and it depends also on the changes. No, on my previous project, I prepare 3 copies for 1 we put in a hanger, we bind it, and then the 2 copies we put in the box file and arrange it as per the reference number. And of course, these are all approved as built drawings. Another thing is the operation and maintenance manual. This is also the very important one, and this will be depends also on how many copies they need to provide. And of course, during the submission, because this OMM are always in a big files, no, so sometimes during the submission until it's not final, so they are giving only the soft copies. And make sure you always have the soft copies from revision 0 up to the end of the revision until it becomes final. And then once it's final, they will tell you how many copies that you need to prepare. It depends on also on the project agreement. And these are also be filed according to the discipline. You also need to have 1 file for the warranty certificate. Although you will find all the warranties in each of the operation and maintenance manual, but still sometimes they will ask 1 file of all the warranties, so it will be easy for them to search if they need some warranties. And then of course, in that file you need the table of content or whatever warranties that you have inside the box file. So these are all the samples of the documents that are needed in the project during the handing over. And it always varies, it always have changes, it will always have additional documents needed, like there are lesson learned from the project. These are all writing in one list whatever documents that are needed to compile. And also all the NCRs and SOR, you should also compile this one. And all NCR should be closed, and all SOR should also be closed before the project end. This is also one of the very important. And there are other and more documents that need to combine, but before the handing over, they will give you one list that you need to prepare to compile it. And either they will give you a 3 hard drive. On my previous project, they give me 3 hard drive, 1 for the client, 1 for the consultant, and 1 for the contractor. And sometimes we are also making another extra, just whatever things happen, you have your backup of all the files that you compiled in the handing over. So guys, if you are in this stage, all I can say is good luck to you, and I hope you're doing so well. And for example, you are a newly joined document controller in a certain project, and when you join, it is already on the stage. These are the basic things that you should understand, and of course, you should be patient because you will start on the last stage. And try to search one by one on your system, and coordinate with your team, and try to compile it, so at least when they need it, you are ready. During the stage of the handing over, guys, you really need to be patient because there are so many documents that you need to combine, and there are so many changes during the submissions. So patience is virtue by this time, and I'm just sharing to you some of the documents that usually needed during the handing over, and other documents that this is as per the project requirements, and also the number of copies that you need to prepare. And also while you are doing the submission, you always have your table of content of what you are submitting and what you are handing over. Each of those box files, it is important that we put label on it, so at least it will be easy for anyone while they are searching in the archive room. And before this video end, I would like to say thank you for all my subscribers. Thank you for your trust and continuously watching all my videos. You are with me on my journey on this channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all your comments. I am always trying to read each of the comments and try to reply as soon as I read it. Thank you so much, and thank you also to the upcoming subscribers. That I hope that in a little way I could share my knowledge and you can apply it and you can relate it in the same situations that we have. So thank you so much. I am blessed and very much thankful for all your support, guys. Thank you so much. That is for today, guys. And as usual, if this is your first time to visit my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so at least you'll be updated on my upcoming videos. And also, please share this with your friends. Maybe this video will also be helpful to them. And I hope you learned something from me. Bye-bye, guys, and see you on my next video.